Welcome to tonight's murder party. Who knew this party would land Grandpa and his buddies in jail? Thought to get out to hear fact. Grandpa fakes a medical emergency during interrogation. Cops panic, fearing he might die in their office. Grandpa's off the hook. The college student caught at the crime scene isn't so lucky he's stuck in custody for being guided there. It gets worse, he's gotta go get his blood tested. As if they'd find vampire blood normal. To rescue him from becoming a lab rat, family teacher Olga rushes to the hospital. Using his unique mind control skills, he tricks the nurse into switching the student's blood sample. Meanwhile, Anna the cop gets some unexpected. The investigation shows Blondie isn't a student, but a medical intern skilled in drawing blood. Workplace abuse. Anna and the detective head straight to the hospital, only to run into Blondie, who hastily removes her badge and grabs a mask like she's in a play. She casually brushes past them, but Anna quickly realizes something's off when a nearby doctor reminds her that interns wear badges. Realizing she's been outed, Blondie slips into escape mode and vanishes into the crowd. Anna gets a cut during the chase, but her vampire healing kicks in fast. Talk about a tough girl. Searching Blondie's car reveals not just tubes, but also a prickly plant. Who knew she was a DIY doctor? Sensing trouble, the precinct issues an APB and heads to Blondie's grandpa's house only to find things aren't as they seem. Blondie's grandpa sees his granddaughter as a dutiful kid, but hearing the cops are after her makes his heart practically explode. Talk about stress. Grandpa decides to give him the medication, but this also sends his own heart racing. What a real-life drama. Surprisingly, limited materials meant the doctor created only 2 dosages, saving little mustache. Upon good news, Grandpa signals the god. What a heartwarming bond. The god beams at the good news, but then Olga suddenly pops up out of nowhere. He is in a rush, urging the doctor to hurry. Who knew Grandpa could be so daunting under pressure? Turns out, the assistant followed the old rules and did the blood dialysis on little mustache. Guess they fell into a big hole. Although only 1 dosage is left for Maggie, the doctor confidently claims Helen show Olga's sweetheart gets fixed up. Just then, the doctor calls Grandpa with good news, but when he arrives at the hospital, he finds Blondie's grandpa has sadly checked out. He thinks to himself, this kind-hearted old man, who ended up in the hospital due to vampires, has tragically passed away. Grandpa, the kind soul, decides to give him the final dosage. What a true hero. Maggie, utterly crushed, can't take it anymore and shuts her eyes in despair, while on the other side, Blondie thinks her grandpa's gone and goes full villain mode. She deliberately shows up in front of Ivan, luring him into a trap. What a classic double agent. Just as Anne arrives, she sees Ivan knocked out cold. Oh boy, this isn't good. In the face of police threats, Blondie actually dares to claim that she is a vampire and isn't the least bit afraid of death. Such behavior is absolutely absurd, akin to an over-the-top actor auditioning for a drama. Anna, our hero, signals the other cops to distract Blondie, then zooms in at vampire speed and finally corners the killer. Little Roy returns, easing the family's worry. Anna and Ivan confess feelings, chasing joy together. But just then, her vampire side pops out, making everything awkward. Ivan's left reeling. He can't wrap his head around what Anna is. Anna realizes that even if she's a vampire, her family lives just like normal people do to laws and regulations. Just then, Ivan asks her a question, shifting the mood in the room. Blondie insists she's a vampire, claiming Grandpa influenced her belief from a young age. Talk about a devoted follower. Yet the forest murder happened because she was mugged and valiantly fought back with a nearby plank. What a twist of fate. The blood she drained was for her own use, but then Maggie arrives, trying to confirm if Blondie is a vampire, and stumbles upon major revelations. Shockingly, Blondie spills the beans about another killer and shows a photo of Little Roy. Meg is caught off guard. After Maggie leaves, Anna quickly contacts Grandpa. More emotional turmoil ahead. When Maggie arrives at Grandpa's apartment, Little Roy has mysteriously vanished. Seeing Maggie's icy stare, Grandpa solemnly vows he won't shield the killer. Just as Little Roy returns home, Grandpa drags him out for a walk. Talk about a park date. Little Roy agonizingly cries out, what a vivid portrayal of struggle. At this moment, Grandpa raises an axe, and little Roy seizes the opportunity to break free from his chains and leaps out the window. Give him back. The crowd outside is in a frenzy. What a scene. You're really something. Go catch your grandpa. All right then, I'll return him to you. But you have to explain the situation to me first. I don't understand it, but you all heard it clearly. Those who are sad, they are all your family members now. Meanwhile, at the precinct, Blondie keeps talking, claiming she's the one who went after Little Mustache. Ivan suddenly experiences a headache, with visions of the deceased body constantly flashing through his mind, haunting him. He rushes to confirm with Grandpa, did he really bite Blondie?